all the definitions, all the derivations, everything is there in PPT 1, 2, 3, 4, and all the 4 have been posted in your groups. Please go through it. First, you study all those definitions, all those derivations, and the formula also. All the formula I have given you separately. Again, I make a list and give in the PPT 4. So you should be perfect in these things first. Okay. Let me start with the things what I taught you. Functional relationship I started in the PPT 3 after defining all the basic definitions, specific gravity, and then water content, degree of saturation, different types of densities, different types of unit weights. After defining all these things, then I derived these derivations. First foremost important derivation is E is equal to omega G by S. E is equal to omega G by S. We did this one, isn't it? E is equal to ओमेगा जी बाई एस. सारे डेरिवेशन देख लो, कुछ डाउट है तो पूछो, एक बार आप फिर देखो, प्रैक्टिस करो. Okay, so now second I did is Na is equal to E into 1 minus S divided by 1 plus E. Third is Na is equal to N into AC. Fourth, which is very important derivation, and this is that is gamma D is equal to G gamma W divided by 1 plus E. And fifth is gamma saturation is equal to G plus E into gamma W 1 plus E. Means fourth is for dry unit weight and fifth is for saturated unit weight. Suppose if you derive this one directly, that is the sixth derivation, you can get fourth and fifth from that one. Means the sixth derivation is gamma is equal to G plus ES divided by 1 plus E into gamma W. In this derivation, if you put S is equal to 0, that is S is equal to 0, that is the soil is a dry one, then you will get the formula of fourth one, gamma D is equal to. And if you put S is equal to 1 here, if you put S is equal to 1 here, that is for saturated soil, you will get the fifth derivation, that is the unit weight for saturated soil. So if you know how to derive the sixth one from fourth and fifth, you can get from this one only. No need of practicing fourth and fifth separately. No need of practicing fourth and fifth separately. Then I derived very important derivation for gamma dash, and gamma dash is equal to G minus 1 gamma W divided by 1 plus E. Gamma dash is equal to G minus 1 gamma W divided by 1 plus E. Okay, got it? After this, next what I derived is after this what I derived is this next derivation, that is, this is also very important. Dry weight is given by weight divided by 1 plus omega, or gamma D is given by gamma divided by 1 plus omega. Omega is water content here. When bulk density or bulk unit weight is given, you can use this formula, that is gamma D is equal to gamma divided by 1 plus omega. Gamma D is equal to gamma divided by 1 plus omega. Okay, so then after this, the important thing I derived is then I derived for जल्दी नहीं आते तुम लोगों को, मेरे को 10 मिनट तो तुमको अलो करने में चले जाता. So gamma dash is equal to G minus 1 gamma W divided by 1 plus E. 1 plus E, you should know this also. And then relation between gamma saturation, gamma D and S, and this is given by this formula. And for gamma D, this is the formula. This is very simple, same formula we use. Formula of E we substitute here. That's all. So these are all the derivations I give you in the third PPT, all the derivations. In the fourth PPT, some of the derivations which were not clear in the third, same thing I repeated here in detail. So derivation third, there it was a little bit complicated. Here easy. Seventh is also I did here. Relation eighth also I did here. You can go through this one. And this is ninth derivation, 10th derivation, and 12th derivation. 12th derivation. Till now we did. Of course, 12th is there still. I will do it afterwards in the end of the chapter. So then I defined what is a two-phase system, what is three-phase system. Two-phase system in terms of White's ratio, two-phase system in terms of porosity, it is given. Then water content definition, bulk density definition, dry density, saturated density, submerged density. Submerged density is equal to saturated minus rho W. Rho W is density of water, and it is given by 1 gram per centimeter cube. 1 gram per centimeter cube. Then I defined unit weights, bulk unit weight, dry unit weight, saturated unit weight, submerged unit weight, how to convert the density to unit weight when density is given. And then I defined this, what is specific gravity. This you should remember. Specific gravity is equal to gamma S by gamma W, or gamma S is equal to G into gamma W. This is very important. Then White's ratio I defined in the beginning itself. White's ratio I defined in the beginning itself, E is equal to VV by VS. And then I defined porosity, N is equal to VV by V. And then the relation between these two, that also I defined. Degree of saturation, S is equal to 0 for dry sample, S is equal to 1 for fully saturated sample. Then I defined percentage air Whites, which is NA is equal to VA by V into 100. Then I defined air content is equal to 1 minus S. I defined density index. Then all these formulae I derived, which I have written here. So this is the PPT4. Till now, all the basic things I taught you, all the videos are there. All the videos are there. If you want to listen once again, you can go through the videos. It is given in the teaching diary. Only thing is, PPTs I have to post in the teaching diary, that I will do here. But PPTs I have given all the 4 PPTs in the group itself. Okay. So till now, anybody is having any doubt can ask me. 1 or 2 minutes time I will give you. If you have any doubts, any suggestion, anything you are not following, whatever it is, you can tell me. You can write in the chat box, or if you are satisfied, no sir, everything is going good, so you can continue. Or otherwise, if you have any doubts, I will improvise myself, especially in speed, language, all these matters. Whatever the thing I will teach, you should follow it. Then only the purpose of teaching is right. Otherwise, no. See, for that, learning online is very difficult, I will tell you. Means you need maximum concentration. So for that, again and again, I am telling you, please think as if it is a offline class only. Please, now, today I am starting the numericals. So for that, please have calculator with you. 2 minutes time I will give you in the room. Jaldi le lo. Calculator, pen, paper with you. It is very much needed. Okay, Snehal. Snehal is saying, okay, Sanket is feeling good, but Snehal is saying it is okay. I will reduce it. No problem. Okay, a little bit slow I will go. No problem. Anything, any problem, any language problem, anything is there, please you tell it. But more than me, I will tell you, it is your duty. It is your duty to give importance. It is your duty to give importance to the topics. To me, important and interesting way. Right from beginning, if you study this subject, no, it is very interesting. So, all the derivations, you go through it, you practice it, you read those definitions again and again, you think about it, you compare one definition with other. This is a way of remembering the things. So once you will solve the problems, no, again you will, learn more things, because problems means applications of whatever the things we do did till now. So once you will learn the problems, it will be very easier for you. So hoping that you people are very much clear with this one. One more thing, but what is the problem with speed? I will tell you. Of course, I will go, but speed syllabus is maximum for GT1. पहला सिर्फ 6 यूनिट्स है, लेकिन 6 यूनिट्स में 3 यूनिट का 1 यूनिट में डाला 1:3. So that's why maximum topics I have to cover, maximum problems I want to solve. That is why a little bit fast I am, but no problem. I will reduce the speed. If needs extra class, we can have from some other teacher who have theory subject who completes earlier. Something or some arrangement we will do. But whenever you feel that no sir, it is going a little bit fast, you tell that be slow. I will make it slow. Okay. Please. So okay. Shall I move now to the new numericals? Okay. So this is a PPT file. Okay. Beta, please have your calculator with you. Have your calculator with you, and I will solve the numericals. Not from easier one. Generally, randomly I have taken the numericals. Can be difficult also, can be easy also. Okay. So now this is the first numerical. First you take down this, at least data you take down. I will read this one. I hope it is clear. Okay. Is it clear? Okay. मेरे ख्याल से क्लियर है, दिख रहा ना? हाँ. Okay, beta. So now please be with paper, pen, and calculator. Okay. Now I will start the question. I will read it. A soil sample has a porosity of 40%. A soil sample has a porosity of 40%. The specific gravity of solid C is 2.70. The specific gravity of solid C is 2.70. Calculate White's ratio. First thing, calculate White's ratio. Second is dry density. Second is dry density. Third is unit weight. Dry density. And third is unit weight. If the soil is 50% saturated, if the soil is 50% saturated, and unit weight if the soil is completely saturated. This is the question. आप लोग भी 1 मिनट टाइम देता हूं, आप पढ़ो इसको एक बार, खुद पढ़ो. मेरे ख्याल से क्लियरली विजिबल है, आप इसको पढ़ो एक बार. हाँ, एक क्वेश्चन को पढ़ो सर. You read the question carefully. A soil sample has a porosity of 40%. A soil has porosity of 40%. The specific gravity of solid C is 2.7. Calculate the White's ratio. तो सबसे पहले तो आप डाटा लिखो. Given data is porosity is 40% means N is 40%. N is 40% means in terms of decimals it is 0.4. So first given data you should take it as N is equal to 0.4. N is equal to 0.4. N is equal to 0.4. Specific gravity of solids is 2.70. G is 2.70. खैर उसके बारे में बाद में जाएंगे. सबसे पहले पूछा White's ratio E. जब आपको N देते, there is a relation between E and N, and that relation is E is equal to N upon 1 minus N. Porosity दिया तो White's ratio निकाल सकते, White's ratio दिया तो porosity निकाल सकते. अगर से E दिया रहता तो N is equal to E upon 1 plus E, लेकिन यहाँ पर porosity दिया और White's ratio पूछ रहा, therefore E is equal to N upon 1 minus N. E is equal to N upon 1 minus N. देखो बेटा N is 0.4 divided by 1 minus 0.4, so 0.4 divided by 0.6, it is 2 by 3. E is equal to 0.667. E is equal to 0.667. Okay, Sanket, very good. So, अभी आप करने, when I ask you, please do that one. Okay, if you can do it, no problem. But please, ऐसा नहीं कि आप, मैं कभी भी कोई चीज मैं खुद करता हूँ या बोलता हूँ तो carefully भी सुनो आप. Okay, so now here E is 0.667. There should not be any doubt for this one. Because porosity is given, he is asking White's ratio. White's ratio is equal to E is equal to N upon 1 minus N. N upon 1 minus N. This is very much clear to you. Okay. Second thing, what he is asking, dry density is equal to how much? ड्राई डेंसिटी। एक्चुअली यूनिट वेट निकाला हूं मैं डायरेक्ट यहां पर, तो आप डेंसिटी भी निकाल सकते। पहले मैं यूनिट वेट निकाल रहा हूं, चलो। गामा डी इज इक्वल टू जी गामा डब्ल्यू डिवाइडेड बाय 1 प्लस ई। अगेन वन मोर डेरिवेशन इज देयर, यू शुड रिमेंबर दिस, ये सब बहुत स्टैंडर्ड है, अब आपको याद होने चाहिए। गामा डी इज इक्वल टू जी इंटू गामा डब्ल्यू डिवाइड बाय 1 प्लस ई। रिमेंबर दिस वी आर फाइंडिंग ड्राई यूनिट वेट, नॉट ड्राई डेंसिटी, not dry density. So G gamma W divided by 1 plus E is equal to G is 2.7. It is given to you. Gamma W, remember, always unit weight of water is 9.81 kilonewton per meter cube. This is standard one. Unit weight of water is gamma W is equal to 9.81, standard one. 1 plus E already we found. So E is 0.667. You substitute all these things. So you will get gamma D is equal to G gamma W divided by 1 plus E. That is G gamma W divided by 1 plus E. This is equal to 15.89 kilonewton per meter cube. So remember, what I found is not dry density, it is dry unit weight. Dry unit weight. Dry unit weight is 15.89. Now, can anybody find dry density from this dry unit weight? So find, I haven't done here, but I will tell you. So please do it and tell me what is the answer for dry density. Remember, what we found is dry unit weight. It is not dry density. So dry unit weight is 15.89 kilonewton meter cube. But in the question, it is dry density. So please find dry density is how much. Let me see. मैं नहीं किया है, आप करके मुझे चैट बॉक्स में लिखो. Yeah, somebody did it. Okay, Anjali, very good, beta. You write the unit. Anjali has did, I think it is right also. Others, dry unit weight has been given to you. I want dry density. In B section, girls are more, and they are very, I mean, I'm very happy that they are very attentive. But in A section, few girls are there and they know me very well, but then also most of you are not attending the class at all. I don't know what happened to you people. Last time we were at okay, but right, Anjali. See here, gamma D is given. I want rho D. There is a relation between gamma and rho. What is that? Gamma is equal to 9.81 into rho. Therefore, rho is equal to gamma divided by 9.81. आपको याद होगा, मैं लिखा के रखा हूं. आप पीपीटी में पीछे जाओ. Relation between unit weight and density. When density is given, unit weight can be found by gamma is equal to rho into 9.81. But here rho is needed. So gamma is given. So rho is equal to gamma divided by 9.81. So 15.81 divided by 9.81 karo. 15.89 divided by 9.81 karo, and that is going to be the density, and density is 15 point, sorry, something 1.68 something. This Anjali told, yes, 1.618 she's saying. Whether this is clear? यहाँ तक क्लियर है क्या? बोलो, आराम से करेंगे, कोई गड़बड़ नहीं है, आपको अच्छी तरह समझ में आने दो. Is it clear? So what you got is now density. What is got? Yes, Priyanka, very good. It is 1.619 gram per centimeter cube, beta. It is gram per centimeter cube. Now, third thing, what he is asking, unit weight if the soil is 50% saturated. Unit weight if the soil is 15% saturated, 50% saturated. Unit weight if it is 50% saturated. Okay, once you get this one, gamma D, now we shall find E is equal to omega G by S. omega G by S. This is the first formula. So from this, water content is equal to E into S by G. E is 0.667. Just you have calculated. S is 50% saturated. He has given. He has given 50% saturated. So 0.5 you take, and G is equal to 2.7. G is equal to 2.7. Unit weight if the soil is 50% saturated, and unit weight if the soil is completely saturated. So what you will get is, when it is 50% saturated, water content is this much, 0.124. Now gamma D already we found 15.89. So gamma D is equal to gamma upon 1 plus water content. But I want gamma when it is 50% saturated. So when it is 50% saturated, gamma is equal to gamma D into 1 plus omega. Omega we have found here, water content as 12% or 0.124. You substitute here. So gamma when soil is 50% saturated is given by 17.85 kilonewton per meter cube. Per meter cube. So this is the way I found gamma when it is 50%. And unit weight of the soil when it is completely saturated, please take this as homework. Here you take S is equal to 1. S is equal to 1, gamma saturation का formula को use करो and show me as homework. Otherwise I will do it tomorrow. अब मुझे ये पूरे problem में कहीं आपको कुछ समझ में नहीं आया, लिख लो please. एक एक स्टेप लिख लो, या कुछ समझ में नहीं आया या कोई प्रॉब्लम है तो यू कैन आस्क प्लीज. यू कैन आस्क नाउ. एन दिया और जी दिया. सबसे पहले ई पूछा. ई इज इक्वल टू एन अपॉन 1 माइनस एन. इजंट इट बेटा? ई इज इक्वल टू एन अपॉन 1 माइनस एन. Okay, so you will get E. Once you get E, again he is asking what is dry density. So dry unit weight nikalo. Gamma D is equal to G into gamma W divided by 1 plus E. So everything is given to you. Gamma W you should take as 9.81 kilonewton per meter cube. It is, fixed one. So you will get 15.89 kilonewton per meter cube. That is the gamma D. Once you know the gamma D, then you find what is the unit weight when its saturation is 50%. When its saturation is 50% means S is equal to 0.5. So S is equal to 0.5 you take and find what is meant, that is water content. Once you get water content, gamma D already we found. Gamma D is equal to gamma by 1 plus omega use karo. You will get gamma, and that is 17.85. Last step आप खुद करो when S is equal to 1. Same है, या कोई formula use करो, whichever is available with you. And now tell me whether this problem is clear to you. लिख लो होना है. 2 minutes time I will give you. Please take down. You take down. Okay, Sanket, very good, beta. Others also please do it. Sanket has did when S is equal to 1. What is the unit weight? He has found it. Others also you can do, not that much difficult. You do it yourself. Otherwise, I will do it. So यहाँ तक ये तो पूरा क्लियर है क्या? देखो आप कुछ डाउट है तो पूछो प्लीज. लिख लो इस क्वेश्चन को पूरा. क्वेश्चन को भी लिखो, आंसर को लिखो, प्रैक्टिस करो. ऐसा तो मैं आपको स्लाइड दे दूंगा, लेकिन आपको क्लियर होना चाहिए पहली बात. Okay. Sonali has got right answer. Shinde. संकेत बोडके has got right answer. स्नेहल पाटील एक डेसिमल मध्ये चाललाय बेटा, बघून घे. You got 11. Okay, 19.81 is right. You have taken 1, s is equal to 1. Okay. When s is equal to 1, Snehal is also got right. Everybody has got the right answer. Very good. I am very happy. And I met Sonali Shinde yesterday. She came to the college. Others also, whenever you come to the college, please meet me so that we can know each other very well. Okay, Priyanka? Priyanka, I know. I met Priyanka. I taught them. Kale, where is Kale? Akanksha Kale, absent. So C-section, to the C-section, I taught the mechanics. So whoever are from C-section, I met them in the first year. But for others, we are meeting first time. Okay. So shall I stop this one? Now I think this question is very much clear to you. There should not be any problem. Okay. Okay. For S is equal to 1, omega you got 0.247. So using that one, you can find this one. Clear? I hope this question is very much clear. Slow as speed. Slow. I think this is clear. So your first question I am slow, but I have to go fast also. Now, the next one. Again, a little bit lengthy problem, but you will understand it. Take down this question. An undisturbed sample. What is disturbed sample? What is undisturbed sample? On this one, I will tell afterwards. Detailed topic is there. What is meant by disturbed? What is meant by undisturbed? An undisturbed sample of soil has a volume of 100 centimeter cube. An undisturbed sample of soil has a volume of 100 centimeter cube and a mass of 190 ग्राम. मतलब उस सॉइल का वॉल्यूम भी दिया और मास भी दिया. वॉल्यूम दिया, मास दिया. ओके. और ओवन ड्राइंग, उसको क्या करे, गर्म करे ओवन में. और ओवन ड्राइंग फॉर 24 आवर्स the mass has reduced to 160 grams. जो शुरू में 190 grams था, वो सूख कर, ओवन हम इस ओवन इसलिए यूज करते हैं, हम सॉइल को गर्म करते. सॉइल को जब हम हीट करते, ओवन देखेंगे ना आप लोग, कभी कभी किसी कुछ लोगों के घर में भी होगा, केक बनाने वो यूज करते ओवन. जैसा फ्रिज रहता ना, फ्रिज का अपोजिट ओवन. फ्रिज ठंडा करने के लिए, आइस बनाने के लिए यूज करते. ओवन किसी भी चीज को गर्म करने के लिए रखते. आज आप the things whatever you eat, these samosa, pizza, all these things, no, burger, everything, they will I mean heat it in the oven only. सुबह का 1-2 दिन पुराना रहता, उसको लाते ओवन में रख देते, एक टेम्परेचर फिक्स करते, एक मिनट के लिए फिक्स कर देते, वो गर्म हो जाता, फिर आपको दे दीजिए. You think it is fresh, but it is heated in oven. I think oven is clear now. Of course, when you come to the lab, you will see here. So why the oven is used in geotech lab? To dry the soil. So an undisturbed sample of soil has a volume of 100 centimeter cube. Volume is 100 centimeter cube. Volume is 100 centimeter cube. Mass is 190 with water, but it is kept in the oven for drying, and then the mass reduced to 160 gram. अच्छा, मुझे ये बोलो, सॉइल में अभी बाद में करो प्रॉब्लम, पहले सुनो. 190 था, बाद में 160 हो गया गर्म करने से. ऐसा क्यों हुआ, कम क्यों हुआ? कैन एनीबॉडी राइट हियर? अर्लियर द सॉइल वाज 190, I kept it for heating and it has become 160 grams. Why it is so? इसका मास कम क्यों हुआ? Yeah, somebody has written here. Yes, Vaibhav is saying water gets evaporated. It is right, beta. Earlier, the soil was with water, solids, air, everything was there. But after heating in the oven, what happened now? Water will get evaporated. Water is removed and only dry soil is left. So earlier it was 190, now it is 160, means 190 minus 160 will give you what? Can anybody tell me? What is 190 minus 160? Earlier the weight was 190, now it is heated and its mass is 160. So 190 minus 160 क्या मिलता आपको? This is the weight of water. This is the mass of water which is evaporated. Earlier this was not water content, Vaibhavi. Water content is different from weight of water. It is not water content. It is weight of water or mass of water, you can say. Earlier it was 190. When you have kept in the oven, it is removed. So dry soil will be there. So water has gone. Earlier 190, now 160, means 190 minus 160 will give you weight or mass of water. Further you see here, if the specific gravity of grains is 2.68, specific gravity of the grains is 2.68, means G is equal to 2.68. Determine the water content. He is asking what is water content, White's ratio, E, and degree of saturation of the soil. Degree of saturation of the soil. ये तीनों निकालना है. मतलब आपको क्या क्या निकालना है? W निकालना है, water content, White's ratio निकालना है, E, and degree of saturation, S निकालना है. Yes निकालना है. Please problem लिख लो, given data लिखो, कुछ डाउट है तो पूछो प्लीज. If you have any doubts, you can ask. पहले क्वेश्चन अच्छी तरह समझो. प्रॉब्लम्स आप शुरू किए 7-8 प्रॉब्लम अच्छी तरह सीख गए तो फिर हम लोग वी कैन गो फास्ट. क्वेश्चन लिख लो, गिवन डाटा लिख लो, और सबसे पहले पूछा वाटर कंटेंट. अगर से आपको आता तो कोशिश करो. Is it clear now बेटा? यहाँ तो क्वेश्चन लिख लिए. So first we shall find water content. Water content के लिए water content का definition क्या है मालूम है आपको? Mass of water by mass of dry soil. तो mass of water कितना होता है? 190 minus 160. 30 grams is the mass or weight of water. And dry soil का weight है 160. So water content is equal to mass of water dry soil 30 by 160. It is 0.188 or 18.8%. Whether this is clear? This is the water content. This is the water content. Water content is the ratio of weight of water to the weight of dry soil. Weight of water is 30. 30 कैसा? शुरू में 190 था, अब 160 आया. 190 minus 160 is 30. So weight or mass of water is 30 divided by mass of dry soil or weight of dry soil is 160. So 30 by 160, 0.188 or 18.8%. So this is the water content. This is the water content. Clear? लिख लो इतना, आराम से लिखो. Water content is 18.8%. Next, what he is asking, White's ratio E is equal to how much? G दिए सो है क्या? Yes, G is given. Water content is known. If you remember the formula, E is equal to omega G by S. E is equal to omega G by S. But S है क्या हमारे पास? नहीं है. तो हम क्या करेंगे अब E निकालने के लिए ये फॉर्मूला यूज करेंगे. इफ यू रिमेंबर, E इज इक्वल टू G गामा W बाय गामा D माइनस 1. एक्चुअली ये फॉर्मूला है, आपको मैं लिखाया था, देखो बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट फॉर्मूला है E निकालने के लिए. ये कहां से आता मालूम है आपको? गामा D इज इक्वल टू G गामा W डिवाइड बाय 1 प्लस E. हाँ, तो इसके बाद रुक जाता 2-3 मिनट के लिए. यू कैन हैव अ ब्रेक. Then again we can rejoin, but earliest कितना हो सके उतना जल्दी आएंगे. So now E is equal to G gamma W by gamma D minus 1. So G is given, gamma W is fixed. What we want is now here, what is gamma D? What is gamma D. To get the gamma D, first you find density. Density is equal to mass by volume. Once you get density, as I told you, gamma you can find. Gamma is equal to 9.81 into density. So you will get 18.64. Gamma is equal to 18.64 kilonewton per meter cube. 18.64 kilonewton per meter cube. This is the gamma. Once you know the gamma, what he wants? He wants is E. E is equal to G gamma W